Serenity and Zachary depart the store in chapter 1230 to deliver some poultry to Liberty. Serenity inquires about the status of the zoo's kidnapping incident during the drive. Mr. Newman has been exonerated, according to Zachary, but Mrs. Newman is thought to be the main suspect. Julian, who will personally oversee the probe, has grown interested in the couple's shady behavior. Serenity advises contacting Mrs. Newman's estranged daughter Cameron for assistance. Zachary argues that Cameron's blindness makes it difficult for her to offer helpful assistance. Mrs. Newman is still Cameron's mother, despite the fact that they have a tense relationship. Zachary says that Callum has hired a miracle healer to take care of Cameron's eyes. Serenity is intrigued by the idea of a miraculous healer and becomes aware of how ignorant she is about Zachary's culture. Before entering his realm, she had a more straightforward life. Zachary adds that the miracle healer is an expert physician who practices outside of established medical facilities. He exclusively heals patients that he chooses, yet his extraordinary healing skills have made him well known. Zachary makes the assumption that the miracle healer is about the same age as his grandma and might have mobility issues. He does, however, have a pupil named Dr. Carden, who is likewise well known for her medical expertise. During a power battle in mid-spring, Serenity discovers that Dr. Carden played a big part in the Hamilton family's demise. Since then, she has cultivated relationships with the Lafayettes and the Johnsons. Zachary reveals his intention to bring Serenity to Annenberg and meet Mrs. Young Johnson, whom he characterizes as a heroine with an amazing life story. In order to get to know Mrs. Young Johnson and understand more about her, Serenity shows her excitement due to the fact that both her in-laws and her own family like Mrs. Young Johnson. She feels as though she has the best of both worlds. In-depth investigations are covered in this chapter, along with the introduction of new characters, focusing on Mrs. Newman and revealing the roles of the miracle healer and Dr. Carden increases the mystery surrounding the kidnapping. As Serenity anticipates seeing Mrs. Young Johnson and learning more about her amazing life, the anticipation of the trip to Annenberg also adds an exciting element to the plot.